morning, folks. I'm just going to sit here for a moment in the dark and let you listen to the quiet for a moment. Now, the reason I took those few seconds for you just to, I know you hear the air conditioning unit furnace going, but we have a lot going on that distract us from the things that are important. So I wanted to take this moment to tell you, don't let the distractions of your everyday life force you to not reach your ultimate goal. There's so many people who have anxiety about what's going on in the world. Sometimes you have to shut it off. Sometimes you need to take a step back and refocus on your hopes, your dreams, and what you have going on. Just to let you know, I'm sitting in one of my dreams. This is my house. And I always had a dream of having my own house, and now I do. And sometimes your dreams are more expansive than what your reality is. So I try and take a moment every day to focus on the positive, what I have accomplished. Even though it is not my ultimate dream, what I have accomplished allows me to face another anxiety-filled day. You have to do that, or you're going to end up not making it. Now, there are things that happen in our life to show us things and our shortcomings, and you need to be able to take that criticism, because if you can't take that criticism, you're not going to grow. And let's be honest, criticizing somebody continuously is going to lead them down a road of self-destruction. And once you start down a road of self-destruction, there's no turning back. You have to stop it. So I want to take this moment because we have so many distractions going on. We got the distractions going on with all this border bill. We've got distractions going on with the election coming. We got distractions going on with possible war in the future, which I actually do think that we're going to have war. But we can't let that stop us from enjoying our time that we have here, because I'm just going to be honest with you, all of us have a time limit. Every one of us who are alive today have to face the reality that we are mortal, we are not immortal, and at some time our ticket's going to get punched. So you have to enjoy your life. And there are times when you don't want to get up. There are times when you don't want to face society. That's fine. Don't stay there. Sometimes that's your body's way and your mind's way of shutting down and refocusing on you. And it's okay to be that way. If you have self-destructive ideas, please reach out and talk to someone. hurting other people does not help you. Uh, it might feel fine for a small amount of time, but hurting other people is not the way to go. And that's a self-destructive mechanism. And that's what I wanted to say this morning. Take a few moments, whether it be a few minutes in the morning before you face your day, to just refocus on the positives in your life, because everyone has positives. It could be, oh hey, I baked something for the first time. Oh hey, I planted a seed and look, I've got things coming up, growing. Okay, everyone has positives, but you need to shut it off at some point before you drive yourself crazy, because if you don't, you're going to end up ending it, because it's going to drive you absolutely insane. And that's what I wanted to tell you this morning. Take a moment, step back, look at your positives. Focus on your positives. Work with your positives, because if you work with your positives, you'll get more positives. And the negative attitudes and the criticisms and the constant cutting down of other people does not help people. Be constructive in your criticisms, because if you're constructive in your criticisms, let's say you know someone who is racist. Screaming at them that they are racist is not going to change their attitude. It's actually going to make them more racist. Instead, a better way to approach that is to show them that their attitude is wrong. There's a lot of proverbs in the Bible about the fact that love conquers. And that's very true. You can't stop someone from having negative thoughts or being self-destructive towards you, but you can still treat them with kindness. Now, sometimes people are toxic, and I think everybody agrees with that, and sometimes the kindest thing is to cut them off. And it's really hard to do that. But sometimes that's the best thing you can do. And screaming at people, which I've seen a lot of it on the news and a lot of it in real life, screaming at people, cutting people off in traffic, slamming on your brakes because you want to prove a point. That's not helpful. That's just going to increase their own anger, and now you've escalated the situation. So you need to be kind. Okay, yeah, that person cut you off. All right, let them go on, right? They obviously are in a bigger hurry than you. Yeah, that person screamed at you in the store. Walk away. Okay? Now, there does come a time when if you can't walk away, you have to stand up for yourself. But, I'm not trying to tell you to take everything and not fight back, as it were. But escalating it to shooting each other or punching each other or being physically violent towards the people that you claim you love is never the solution. So take a moment today, focus on your positives, and allow that to be your stepping stone for the day. And that's what I had for you this morning as I get ready for work and kind of take a few moments to enjoy the quiet that God has provided me. Bicycle.